here's a general question that that'll cover anything I'm not smart enough to have checked for. What services do you offer we haven't talked about that an author who's one of the lucky 5 can look forward to receiving from you?
So in my head, I'm just like agenting.
The best agenting, sure.
lots of agenting is what you'll get from me. I am a pretty collaborative agent. So like I said, I like doing brainstorming calls. I like having a lot of back and forth with people. I don't, like I said, do super like intense line edits, but I do like a lot of editing in terms of like I'm trying to think of the word, like the way the plot is going, character sort of development, writing, all that stuff. So I am much more willing to do lots of back and forth on things like that than some other agents can be. I'm also, so I've been told the fact that I answer emails very quickly is like a gigantic plus. It's because I have a weird compulsion about unread emails in my inbox. I have to answer them, and I have to check really often.
And when there's 200 of them sitting there?
Yeah, or if not, I at least need to file them in the appropriate place. Like I can't, like, I think my mom has like 2,000 unread emails, but it's from like the past like 5 years, just like emails that she just never bothered to open that she's fine letting sit there. It drives me nuts. The last time I was home, I tried to like clear them all to being unread, and I think it was like 3 hours, and I got maybe like halfway done, and I had to give up.
What a good daughter you are.
She didn't care at all. That was completely. But also, just I'm always open to talking, to hearing back and forth, answering questions. I don't think I'm that scary. I think I'm pretty approachable. So that, and I also like I said, I do actually really care about sort of the entire career of the people that I work with. So I actually, every year, at the start of each year, I do strategy sessions with all my authors where we sort of talk about what our goals are for the coming year and how we think we might best to go about achieving them. It's a good time for someone to say to me, I think that I really want to have, I really want to like pump up the marketing for my book. I know it's coming out next month, but I think I want to get, these 5 things done for it. And we'll say, okay, well, I think that maybe the best way for us to do this is to try this or this or this. And kind of just take it from there. Like, I think that I've been thinking about these different books that I want to write. Which one do you think should come first? So, a lot of planning and stuff is something that I also like to do with people because I am a big planner in general.
Do you do, without asking a question that you can't answer, which I'm bad about sometimes, but like if I have an author on here and I want to say, what's the next book about that nobody else knows about because I just read your arc? Dude, shut up. We can't talk about the sequel yet. So I don't want to ask a question quite like that. But how much planning do you do for your own career? Do you have like a 5-year, 10-year goal? Do you eventually want to own your own agency? No. So that one's out.
I deeply respect anyone who has their own agency because they do all those business and tax things and have that knowledge, but that's not, in terms of planning my career, I don't think that I have like a 5 or 10-year plan necessarily, but I definitely plan everything that like I want to get achieved like for the year. And also usually what I want to achieve for the year, besides like very specific goals, that's usually what like I want to achieve every year. So my 5-year plan most likely looks the same as like my 1-year plan.
Continue being successful. That makes sense to me.
Right.
Do you have genres that you are still yearning to work with an author in? Projects that you haven't done yet that you wish you could find?
Yes. I would really love to have more nonfiction on my list. I don't know why, but I love it. It's actually becoming something I'm reading more and more of. I have a lot of stuff. Oh, keep asking for like a romance that somehow involves like a Great British Bake Off kind of thing. No one gives it to me.
I know of one, but it just got sold. I have a friend who wrote it.
Who the hell got that instead of me? Actually, I can't think of them all right now because I have a horrible memory. That's another reason I plan. I have lists all over the place because my memory is shot. But if you look at my MSWL, there are things that I've asked for a really long time that no one's given to me. So if you have them, like, let me know. Oh, did you ever watch, I think it's only one season so far, and I hope it hasn't been canceled. Frankenstein with Sean Bean?
I want to. It's on my never-ending list of TV shows to get to.
So good. I want something that like kind of has that vibe to it. So I guess
Did Sean Bean survive the whole season? Spoiler.
He's there for the whole season.
Okay.
That was the best way I could think of to do that. But yeah, something with that maybe sort of like dark, noir-y, horror-ish kind of vibe. I think, I remember. Something else I've always been asking for is a YA horror that has like a Slender Man-esque kind of thing going on, because I find that whole thing fascinating. Are those girls insane? Do they actually believe the Slender Man is real? How did that come up in like their lives? I'm a sucker for cults also. It's like a lot of really weird, fringy things.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Just horror in general, you think? Or it has to specifically be like a Slender Man type deal?
I think I'm more into like psychological horror as opposed to just like, zombies running around and eating people. Although I actually fairly regularly have like zombie apocalypse dreams, and I always do really well in them, and I'm not sure what that means.
Quite confident in your abilities to survive the zombie apocalypse. That's a bonus for any authors listening that want you as an agent. Like you're in New York with Carrie one day, the zombie apocalypse breaks out, you're in good hands. You're going to be all right.
I don't think that's reality. I don't know why I'm so confident of myself doing well in these dreams, because like I run a 12-minute mile the last time I checked. So I wouldn't make it in a zombie apocalypse.
I'm able to slow the zombies. You have to be faster than the person running beside you, right?
That's true. Although I think most people are faster than me, because I think a lot of people probably run above a 12-minute mile. It's like that was really just me walking around the field.